Hello and welcome to the pre-match hangout, Arsenal versus Manchester City. I'm joined here with Moran this morning. Moran, how you doing?
I'm feeling absolutely sensational.
That is absolutely sensational. That is fantastic, Moran. Um, the early morning kickoff, that's a blessing or a disguise wherever you are in this world. For us, 7 o'clock, bright and early in the morning. But we're on the East Coast, and for a lot of North Americans, it might be 4 o'clock in the morning. Or on the West Coast. If you're in the UK, it's always nice having an early morning kickoff, in my opinion. Get out there at 12:45. If you're in Australia, I have no idea what time it is there, but I'm sure it's not a pleasant time. But anyways, fans all across the world, super excited for this game today, Moran. Playing a title contender in Manchester City. This is where we get to show the world that we are going to challenge for the title this year.
Oh yeah, not only title contender but the champions. This is a team that's by most people the favorites along with Chelsea to win the title this year. But I think Arsenal can have a say this season, and this is the matchup that's gonna pay dividends and really show whether we've got the quality and caliber to really put a strong challenge this coming season.
Totally agree. Just get you guys set on some lineup news if you haven't heard it yet. We have normal back four, except maybe Kieran Gibbs. We have Monreal left back, Murdersack with Koscielny in the middle, Debussy on the right. We have a midfield trio of Flamini, Wilshere, and Ramsey, and then a front three that I'm very excited about: Danny Welbeck, Alexis Sanchez, and Mesut Ozil.
That guy Wells.
You take it easy. Take it easy. But who would have thought, Moran, last year, if somebody came up to you and told, maybe let's say 2 years ago, that, you know what, in 2 years, Arsenal's front three are going to be Danny Welbeck, Alexis Sanchez, and Mesut Ozil, you probably wouldn't have believed them. You would have laughed in their face. But, you know what, it is here today. And what do you expect from those three attacking players today?
It's time for Welbeck to put where his money's worth is, because he has momentum heading into this match, the international match against the World Cup qualifier against or Euro qualifier against the Swiss. He put on a great performance, 2 goals for himself, really showing his finishing touch. And I think that's only gonna rub off on him into this upcoming match against Manchester City. Manchester City, they've been very exposed. Their backline's not as solid as in previous years, and it's time for someone of the likes of Welbeck to put continuous pressure and make life frustrating.
I'm not too sure of the full Manchester City lineup. I wasn't able to see that before we came on, unfortunately. But you did tell me that they are not playing Yaya Toure today, and they are playing James Milner. Do you have any other lineup news on that part?
Well, pretty much the normal lineup for them, but Frank Lampard's coming in for Yaya Toure. So this is a game for the taking right now. They're not. Yaya Toure's not in. That's their most important player. Jovic is not in. It's time to go grab the result now.
Totally agree. Who's their striker right now? Is it
Aguero.
Aguero and Dzeko?
Not sure right there. I know it's Aguero.
Okay. Well, regardless of who we're playing, we need, I think, the X factor going into this game today has to be Flamini. Flamini and Wilshere in that holding pivot, center defensive mid, box-to-box roles. Or if Ramsey drops into that box-to-box role, whoever is there, Ramsey or Wilshere, they need to be tight in the middle. And you know what? We really need to defend as a squad, defend as a team, because we can't just rely on our back four to have a solid game against the champions. We got to have a commitment to defending right off the start. We got to be strong off the start. No, don't let in any early goals. And you know what? The longer the game goes on, I think the more confidence will grow knowing that we're still in a big match.
Of course, and I feel like every match we say the X factor, the most important player is Jack Wilshere. I feel like we said that for pretty much every match this season. But I've been following Wilshere, for a while right now. And this week he's been watching and getting to know and understanding the play of world-class holding midfielders such as Pirlo and Mascherano. So, hey, if you're studying them, hopefully he can start playing like them, because we need someone of those likes. Don't someone that can stay back, really dictate the pace of a match and really stick in a tackle when needed. And if Wilshire can replicate some of that play, then he's going to turn into a much better player than he has been.
Totally agree. So I actually have the team news for Manchester City right here, right now.
It's not a strong lineup. It's not really a strong lineup.
Zabaleta, Company, DeMichaelis, and Clichy at the back. They're normal back four, and I think that's the main difference that going back to that Community Shield matchup where we beat them 3-0 was they had a very weak back line, and I think their back line's a lot better. And one thing going into the match for them that I think is important is Joe Hart. He had a shocker last week against Stoke. I thought he should have saved that goal from Diouf. And you know what? If we can make a half chance into a goal because of a goalkeeping mistake, that could be huge for us.
Mm-hmm.
But they have a pivot of Fernandinho, Lampard, and then Navas, Silva, Milner, and Aguero. I like that Nasri's not playing. I like that Fernandinho and Lampard are in the holding mid. It's right there. They don't really have much going forward in that. Well, Fernandinho is more of a defensive player, but if Lampard's playing that box-to-box role, that's okay with me. And I agree with you, Marion. It's kind of a weaker lineup on their part. With the squad that they have, you think that they'd come out with maybe play two strikers, but that's okay with me, as I said before.
Yeah, like I've read that Yaya Toure just came back from Africa and he's not that ready. He's not really that fit because not only do they have this match, but they have Bayern Munich away this coming week. So I'm guessing they're gonna rest some of their players for that match, which seems to be why they're not playing Dzeko or Yaya Toure. But you see Arsenal, they're going all out. They have the Dortmund match this week in Dortmund, but they're still putting out their strongest 11. And I don't know. I don't know. I'm really wondering why Monaco played for Man City.
You're excited for this match, yeah? You were buzzing right off the get-go today. Here's a good comment from Duty 2000. Why don't we use our wingers? Question mark. Instead of using our playmaker on the wing again. And we all know who he's referring to, Moran. He's referring to Mesut Ozil.
Yeah.
I don't really have that much of a problem with it right now in a sense that he has Welbeck and Sanchez with him in that front three, and he's going to be drifting in. They're going to be switching spots naturally, but I do get the frustration from that comment.
For sure, but what's actually a little bit pleasing for us heading into this match is that the Man City squad is similar right now. They're playing. I'm guessing they're gonna have Milner on the wing, so it basically balances out that one flank for each team is not have the pace to really provide a threat. Therefore, it's gonna be an interesting match. It's more of a possession battle today, and with Man City not having Yaya Toure, I really do expect Arsenal to maintain most of the possession and really make life frustrating for Man City in their own third.
And if you think about it, Ozil playing on that wing, he has a lot of outlets today. Not only Welbeck and Sanchez, but I'm assuming that Aaron Ramsey's going to play in that more of attacking role. Aaron Ramsey loves to make those penetrating runs into the box, and same with Alexis Sanchez, and Welbeck can spin off a defender. So it's not like we have Ozil one wing, we're playing Giroud up top, and Cazorla on the other wing, Like, we still have a pretty dynamic team today, so it's still a little bit of an issue, you could say, but not as much of an issue in previous games. But I'm excited for today, Marin. As you said before, you were saying it for Danny Welbeck, but I'm saying it for the whole team. We got to put our money where the mouth is. We got to come out, lay all the cards on the table, trying to use all the cliches I got right now, but we got to go out there and win the match.
Oh, that's the goal. That's the goal for every match this season. Well, I don't expect 1 point and from results, so let's just hope for the best. The only disappointment from today is Joel Campbell didn't even make the the bench, which is another um, frustrating realization because I've been a big Joel Campbell supporter this whole season. I believe he should have more minutes.
Mhm.
But if we win today's match, hey, I'm not gonna be complaining.
Yeah. Well, I surely hope not, Brian. I surely hope not. Quick prediction time. Something that we're definitely not going to get right today, but we're going to say it anyways. Score prediction.
uh, I'll stick with I'm gonna go. Just because Yaya Toure and Jovic aren't playing, I'm gonna go with a 2-0 result. 2-0.
2-0.
2-0.
2-0. You think we're gonna keep a clean sheet? I hope so. I want to if we have the commitment in defending, which I'm not really sold on that we have as a team, but I'm gonna go. I want to say 2-1, 3-2. I know I got two predictions right there. I'll go 3-2. Lots of goals today. Danny Welbeck with the hat trick as well. Come on, lad. Come on.
That
Uh,
guy, that guy Welbs.
that is just terrible, man. That is just terrible. Well, anyways, we'll be back with a halftime hangout, full-time hangout as well. Looking forward to the match. We appreciate the comments. Unfortunately, we didn't get to a lot of them today, which I apologize, but we do appreciate the feedback that you give us. Um, we hope for more feedback at halftime and full-time. Definitely we'll read more comments on those shows for sure. Appreciate the support. And you know what? 5 minutes till kickoff right now. Everyone's buzzing across the world. Arsenal fans across the world. Huge match. Really looking forward to it. Any last words, man?
Let's get her done. Let's get the 3 points.
Love it. All right. Cheers, lads. Up the Arsenal.